Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We are from Group 6. We would like to show you our presentation. It is about the individual differences in second language learning. There are actually 8 topics, but we only show you about 4 this 4. The other 4 will be presented by the next group. The first is intelligence. It is associated with school and second language learning. It is traditionally refers to students' performance on certain tests. The example of this test is an IQ test. The researcher state that this kind of test predict the successment of students in second language teaching. That intelligence is related to meta-linguistic knowledge than communicative ability. From Fred Ginis in 1976 in French development and second language learning was related to these kinds of learning skills. The first one is reading, grammar, vocabulary, but this kind of learning is only specifically needs for these 3 skill of learning skill, but in speaking skills it is irrelevant. The measurement of this test may have a less role outside or inside the classroom, because in the classroom teacher only teach the specific material without paying attention of their speaking rules. That the interaction are supposed to be focused on communication and interaction. As we know that there is another intelligence as like music, interpersonal, athletic, and verbal communication. But Fred Ginis state that by doing this intelligence performance, students only assess students' ability in limitation without this multiple intelligence as that I've said before. Move to the next topic is about language learning aptitude. This ability is a specific of second language learning. From John Carroll characterizes aptitude with ability of learning quickly, because with the higher aptitude it will be faster for students to learn second language learning. This learning is divided to 2 kinds. The first one is modern language aptitude test, or MLAT, and Pimsleur language aptitude battery, or PLAB. Some teachers and researchers believe that this test is irrelevant to the process of language acquisition, because It's only mentioned the strength and the weakness of students' ability to learn second language learning. But Nick Ellis, he said that it is an important material. It is working memory capacity that may hold the most important role in predicting success in terms of language learning. The learners have only learned the grammatical rules of these instructions, still with having an opportunity to practice instructively. By doing this all the time, students have to be implemented. This kind of test is it has to be implemented to drill students' learning style. So the third topic will be presented by Karima.
Okay, the next topic is learning styles. Every child has different learning preferences. Among the different ways of learning, some prefer to learn by hearing, some by saying, others by doing, some by reading, and others by asking questions. One thing all students have in common is that they all learn best when they can incorporate items and topics that interest them into their studies. For example, building blocks, music, fashion, airplane, and etc. While there are different learning styles, your student will likely favor several styles and not just one. However, you may be able to see patterns in their learning preferences. For example, a student who is a visual learner may also be a very social and verbal learner who prefer to learn especially difficult topics using their primary skills. There are three kinds of learning style based on how language are learned by Nina Spada. The first is spatial learners or visual learner. This style use picture, image, and spatial understanding to learn. The student can easily visualize information and have a good sense of direction. Using whiteboard can come in handy for this type of learner who usually like to draw and doodle. And the second is aural or auditory learner. Sound and music are a strong suit for these types of learners who typically have a good sense of rhythm. These learners are usually singers or musicians who are familiar with different instruments and the sound they make. Aural learners are good listeners who normally learn best through verbal presentation like lectures and speeches. And the last is physical or kinesthetic learners, whether it's by using their body or hands. These learners are all about the sense of touch. Physical activities and sports play a big part in the student lives. Getting hands-on is a must for those learners who love to tinker and learn best when they can do rather than see or hear. And the next is personality. What is personality? Personality is defined as the characteristic sets of behaviors, cognition, an emotional pattern that evolves from biological and environmental factors. The personality types related by Costa and McRae's 1992 five-factor model, which include: the first is agreeableness. This personality trait refers to modesty, compassion, altruism, tender-mindedness, and honesty. Agreeable individuals are friendly and helpful and usually tend to see the best in people. They appreciate good relationship with others. The second is conscientious. This trait denotes thoroughness, punctuality, truthfulness, and reliability at work. People with this trait prefer planned and structured behaviors to spontaneity and creativity. Third is extraversion. Highly extroverted people enjoy engaging with the external world, are friendly and warm-hearted, full of energy, enjoying playing, and seek stimulation. The fourth is neuroticism. Neurotic people are unstable and impulsive individuals who are prone to negative emotions such as anxiety, anger, hostility, resentment, and depression. They do not cope very well with stress, and when under stress, they react with fear and irrational behavior. They are often in bad mood. That's all our presentation. Thanks for your nice attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.